Every year, more than 2 billion tons of waste get tossed globally. In the US alone, nearly 11 million truckloads of trash are sent to landfills. How could we just stand by and watch? We needed to act. That's why we called in the Zero Heroes.
When we set our zero waste goal, we had no information. We didn't even know how much we spent on waste, we just had an ambition. So we first collected all of the data to see where we were starting, and it turned out that we were starting with a 9% diversion rate. So that means in just 10 short years, we went from a 9% diversion rate to a 92% diversion rate. Cox Enterprises is the first US-based service company to be recognized as a zero waste business by Zero Waste USA. And we've also had our diversion rate of 92% third-party verified by GreenCircle Certified. Cox Enterprises has kept over 750 million pounds of material out of the landfill. That's more than the entire weight of the Empire State Building. In our zero waste to landfill journey, we've had 3 big barriers to overcome. First is access to recycling. So in the early phase of our journey, we were just focused on rolling out those blue bins that everyone now considers business as usual. And in 10 years, we've launched over 100,000 recycling bins nationwide. Second, we had to solve for some really unique materials. At CCI, that looked like solving for over 10 million pounds of coax cable. And at Mannheim, this looked like solving for over 200,000 windshields. The third big challenge that we had to overcome is making sustainability business as usual at Cox. And every one of our 50,000 employees ask themselves our central question: when you throw something away, where is away?
Away from the landfills. That's the goal. For this, we went beyond our office walls and boardrooms to our locations across the country, the warehouses, job sites, and auctions.
Before zero waste to landfill came, everything just went in the compactor. And there was no method to the madness, really no recycling program, not even really any scrap metal. It was just anything went, everything went. I would just go out and visit each team and just introducing that concept, and here's what you can do to help. And I would tailor it for the department. If it was an office team I was speaking to, I wouldn't talk about the forklift and scrap metal. And, we talk about the copy machine and reusable cups and things of that nature. And then vice versa with the shops, we talk scrap metal. There's a lot of cars that come in that are repossessed that come in with a lot of trash. It's a challenge, but you gotta be resourceful.
In the past 10 years, Darren and the entire Cox Automotive team have diverted 160 million pounds. That's enough to equal more than 16,000 semi-trucks. Sometimes, identifying the problem is part of the solution. Meet our next hero, whose journey is a testament to this.
We're not past the point of no return, but we need to take baby steps and make sure everyone is a part of the solution and doing their part. Everything would come out, would go out, go into the field, come back, go into one container, which then went to a landfill. And where we are now is to take everything that goes into a technician's van, the box that a modem came in or a bag that the batteries came in, to make sure it's coming back here and being reused, recycled, or repurposed. One of the initial hurdles was making sure we had the same repeatable steps in every location. So if a technician or a sales agent or anyone went to a different facility, they were able to perform the same action. Basically remove obstacles so they're still able to recycle a material in any Cox facility. We have an opportunity to make an impact in our environment and make sure we're giving everyone, every employee at home, the opportunity to do the right thing to make that impact.
Hero is as hero does. And when we say hero, we mean a zero hero.
I think at the dealer.com building, we always kind of had the culture of sustainability. A couple notable ones are our initiative to reduce the number of paper towels that we were sending to the landfill, to reduce how many single-use to-go containers people were taking out of the building. We've worked on getting 3-stream waste stations into the building so that people have the option to start composting. Our local solid waste district stopped accepting compostable foodware, compostable utensils. So I thought, wonder if our cafe staff would be open to us getting reusable containers so that people knew to bring them back, not keep them at home. And then the cafe could wash them out and they could be reused. Small changes can lead to big impacts. If you're passionate about something, talk it up. You'll be able to instill some change.
Passion is one thing our heroes have in abundance. The other is their commitment to doing the right thing, as embodied by our next hero.
Any Cox material that is deployed to a customer, if they cut cable there to put up modems or to run it through the house to get TV where the customer wants it, they have to bring that material back. To help ease efforts, we implemented resorting containers in the trucks. The containers in the trucks to pre-sort is helping the technicians organize the materials that they have that they're no longer going to be using, and then they can easily take that material to the materials recycling center and then quickly sort it so they're getting in and out of there and back out to the customer, which is where they need to be. It's kind of cliche to say small actions lead to a big impact, but that's really what we need for sustainability. We need everybody in all the departments to implement those actions that lead to a more environmentally friendly world.
One of the things that I've learned in this journey is that the impossible truly is possible. You just need to think differently about it and break it into smaller steps. Once you take that first step, the next step becomes easier. And then before you know it, you're making hundreds of sustainable decisions a day that support our commitment to a more sustainable future.
These are our heroes, our planet protectors, who go above and beyond their normal call of duty every single day. And they are joined by 50,000 more Cox Zero heroes, together in their belief that achieving zero waste is a journey, not a destination. Heroes wanted.